Collective gang, what it do, you guys? It's your girl Empress 777 here today with a general message for the collective. I hope you guys are doing super fantastic. I most certainly am. Holy angels and spirit guys, please give us exactly what it is that we need to know in regards to my collective. Okay, give us exactly what we need to know. This could be for any zodiac sign, you guys. Okay, take what resonates and leave the rest, as these messages are general. Okay, if you want to, go ahead and click that subscribe button. We would love to have you join the family. Okay, we're growing rapidly. So appreciative to have grown us this far. This far. Girl, what? If you want to, also click the notification bell as well as the like button. Everybody click the like button because that's how people find us on the channel. Okay, so you guys, we don't have a large pre-shuffle, but the energy is very impactful, okay? We have a lot of Libran energy here. So Libra is definitely taking over, okay? Taking over the space. You might yourself be a Libra. Your person might be a Libra, or this energy showing up might be a Libra, or the energy that they are embodying is definitely stepping into that kind of wanting to balance things out, right? I'm getting the imagery of tipping the scales. I feel like this person would push their luck a lot, but let's go over the cards that have come out thus far. So we have keep your heart open, right? First quarter moon in Libra. So somebody does feel like there's a closed energy, right? A block, a wall in sorts. They do feel like you are not open, but they are trying to be hopeful that you will open back up or remain open. Remain hopeful is what I was about to say. What? Okay, I'll get to that in a minute. So we also have know you are loved. New moon in Libra. Here's what is giving me, reservations about this energy or about this person. I feel a very entitled sense of self. This is somebody who I believe definitely did not play fair. Okay, they were not fair either, or something feels unbalanced in the connection. Okay, I do feel like whoever felt like they were slighted in this connection, you definitely try to be an example and show this person how, right? Like how you kind of trying to teach them, okay? Like show them. Over direct is what they're saying. That is not your responsibility is also what they're saying, right? This ain't Build-A-Bear, bitch. Okay, we're not building men, building women. And so that would have failed either way. So if you're beating yourself up, because you did overextend yourself, or you feel like you may have overgave, or you feel as though you gave a lot and you didn't get a whole lot back, I feel like that was your lesson. Okay, you can't change people. People have to want to change themselves. People have to want to be a new version of themselves or to level up. You can't make someone do that. And you did keep your heart open, but here we have somebody, this feels a little gaslighty to me, okay, because you were very open. You were, in fact, too much open, okay, so much so to where you have either had to walk away with a lot less than what you arrived with in this connection, okay? You may feel like your hand was forced, right? Or you feel like you're walking away, or you have felt like you walked away with nothing, right? You felt depleted. But here we have somebody this is giving the energy of, but that you didn't, you didn't do enough, right? Like you can't just give up. You have to stay open to me, to my energy, to my love. Know you are loved. Shall I reach to say that this does not feel like love? Okay, maybe infatuation. The two of you could have been very infatuated with one another. There was compatibility here, obviously, for two of the same signs to come out, initially. There was some form of compatibility. But however this person views relationships, okay, and romantic connections, they definitely place themselves in the position as a receiver, and they also place themselves in a position as a victim. Okay, it's a very entitled energy is what they want me to keep reiterating. So this is somebody who is very much so stealing your energy. I know you're like, damn, I'm gonna get rid of this bitch. Well, I feel as though, yeah, you could be well on your way into moving into a new cycle. This is somebody who is holding on to you for dear life is what it feels like. And they kind of want you to subscribe to the notion that the two of you are in love, right? Or even in like, if you didn't get to the full extent of being in love with one another, they want that to be enough. The words, okay, rather than the actions. I do feel like this person kind of goes in and out of certain emotions, okay? So we do have missing you. That is one of the emotions, but that entitlement also has a bit of anger. Or I should say like, how dare you, right? How dare you type of energy. It says, I never missed anyone in my life as much as I miss you. So there could also be this kind of denial that things are closed off, right? That you have closed the door on this. I do feel like this is somebody who is not wanting to believe that. They feel like they have more control than they actually do, you guys, okay? Look, clueless, right? The victim. Honestly, I don't even know what I did wrong. Maybe you'll tell me. Now, here's what I will say, guys. There might be some truth to that. I do feel like this person operates in a Delulu world, right? Where everything kind of goes their way. And I also feel like this person has never really had to hold that mirror to themselves, right? To honestly see things for what it is. This is the only reason why we would have this kind of energy here in the center. With this great imbalance that I feel in the connection in general, it's just kind of comical, right? It's laughable that they would consider this or even title this love. And then there's still that pointing of the finger, right? You need to keep your heart open. We have the waiting game. So while you might feel like you are well on your way to healing, right, and to the next steps in your life, doing you, this person is kind of feeling like they have a chance, right? Like that any minute they can kind of come back in and decide. They feel like they're the decider. Okay, this person does feel like they are in control. That doesn't have to be the truth. This is their energy, you guys, okay? It's kind of blowing me. It says, I've been slow to return, but maybe it's because I know you'll be waiting. Keep your heart open. So dare I say we're about to reach ahead. Because I do feel a closed door. I felt that in the beginning. I don't feel that things are quite as open as this person may think that they are. Their delusions of grandeur do have them believing otherwise. So I do feel like this will hit them pretty hard once there's a realization here, especially since this person doesn't quite know what they've done, right? They don't view their behavior as incorrect, is what I should say. That's what that clueless card is coming off as. Look, wish. Person does prop themselves up on a pretty high pedestal, you guys, okay? This hope word is here again, okay? So I almost mistakenly said it, and it's very present in their energy. So there was definitely a false hope that was given to you, okay? Which is why you would have overextended in some manners. But I think that you've taken the opposite road than what this person might actually know. I don't think that this person knows that you're as closed off as you are, you guys. Can I say that? Yeah. In their mind, they've kind of done, they've done okay. They're clueless. They are not reading the room, okay? They're not living in the same reality as you are. In their mind, they've done quite all right. Now that they're missing you, they are going to make this resurgence. I feel it. And I also feel the hammer coming down on that bitch. Quite shocking or surprised, okay? That you either are not answering them or you're not as excited to hear from them. Something of that nature, that you're not waiting. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, you may have moved on. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is definitely somebody who feel like they had, you know, really dug in good enough to have captured you and keep you kind of trapped, even if mentally. To them, the mental space, right? That mental entrapment is all that matters. Okay, we have in the moment, and then we have hamster wheel. You see the contradictory energy in these two cards. This is somebody who will make it appear as though things will move forward, right? It's sort of like somebody telling you, okay, I'm either going to change or this is what you need to do in order for me to change. And then every time you're like, okay, I can meet you halfway on that. You compromise, they move the goalposts. They move the goalposts, right? So you find yourself moving and spinning in this connection, but you're not really getting anywhere, okay? A hamster wheel is not a method of transportation, my doll. It is not. So you kind of find yourself just surviving. This is somebody who lives for the moment, right? Like they're like, don't look too far ahead in the future. Let's go with the flow, right? Let's see what happens, right? Let it kind of unfold naturally and organically. And that is a subconscious sort of manipulation. They don't realize that they're doing it, you guys. I'm going to be very honest with you. I do feel like this clueless card is the honest to God truth. They don't, it's just second nature. Okay, they don't even take a moment. So false hopes is very strong in the midst of this energy. What does that look like in actual action? That could look like somebody putting you in position to wait for what it is that you want. Okay, making you believe that it will actually come. When you are at your wit's end and about to cut shit off, they give you a little breadcrumb, right? Give you something to shut you up, a pacifier, rock you to sleep. Which appears as, oh, things are changing. Things are finally turning around. Things are finally coming full circle. Finally, right? It has come. Today is the day. Only to realize that, yeah, no, they don't have any intentions on actually doing what they said they're going to do. This person is full of fluff. They use a lot of words. That's what I'm hearing. Like this person uses a lot of words. They use a lot of big words. It can be impressive to people who are less than smart, right? Like people who are who can't keep up with them. It's just a lot of words. It's fluff. So you might have started to notice that as well. For some of you, the attraction for this person has dwindled and at a very rapid pace. Here's the gag. They don't know that. I'm even hearing for some of you, this waiting game card, this missing you card, and this clueless card is how they view you. That doesn't have to be true, but that feels very strongly now, okay? I'm reading it differently. So the waiting game, the missing you, and the clueless, they are viewing that as you, right? That you guys are in love. They've captured your heart. You're willing to do whatever to survive in this connection, even if that means sacrificing your own happiness, even if that means sacrificing your soul. This is in their mind, you guys. And this is why I feel like when things come to a head, it is going to hit them. They don't even realize that this is going to happen. They are also clueless. They are the ones that are clueless, yet they are viewing you that way. Yeah. So this person, if you are actively not speaking with this individual, okay, they feel like you're missing them. If you're engaging with this person slightly, they feel like, okay, if I pull back, right, manipulation, then that will make Empress's Collective come closer to me. That will make them want to be more open, try to understand what it is going to take to survive in this connection. This is how they get people stuck. You're a lot more spiritually inclined than this individual, so that would have never worked, but it's always worked before. So why would they think that it wouldn't work now? So they do feel like you, to an extent, have a soft spot for them, right? Keep your heart open. They feel like they've tapped into some form of ulterior universe within this connection, meaning maybe the other people couldn't do it. Maybe the other people couldn't keep you, right? On sort of a little dangly string, but they have, or they could keep you yearning. So there's also this very distinct energy of hot and cold in this relationship, you guys. Okay, a push and a pull, because this wish card suggests yearning. And then we have right next to that the waiting game. So this person may have put a lot of emphasis on like what it takes to get them to change their relationship status, right? What it's going to take to get them to commit if this is a player, right? Even though they had absolutely no intention on ever doing that, if they can get you to only look at the present moment, right? Kind of, I'm seeing like hypnotize you, right? Whether that be through the breadcrumbs that they're giving you, right? Wooing you, speaking your love language for the moment, right? For the moment. Then that will place them in a power position. And again, I must continue to reiterate that that has always worked for them. Okay, they actively have people missing them, yearning for them, waiting for them to return. So I do feel like this is somebody who has the habit of the makeup to breakup cycle. Okay. And they also have the habit of entering and disappearing out of people's lives, sometimes with notice and sometimes without notice. Sometimes without notice. What is happening here, you guys? This is blowing me. Okay, let's see. Missing you. So this person does feel like you love them. They feel like you love them. They feel like you're open. They feel like they've got you open. This could be because they feel like their sex game is just, you know, one for the books. If the two of you have gotten that far. Or your behavior, you guys. Okay, I just have to be very honest with you. There's something. They could have read it entirely wrong, but the overextension, no matter how much or little it was, it gave this person the idea that you were willing to really go above and beyond, that this hamster wheel could go on forever and ever and ever, and that you would believe that you were actually getting somewhere. Hold up. They can't love you like I love you. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're running into a little issue. So I do feel like all the signs are cautioning them, you guys. Okay, they're getting downloads from the universe. They are getting signs, signifiers that this is probably not what they think it is, because I don't think that it is, you guys. You may have been into this person at one point in time, but things have changed drastically in your energy. The way that they're expecting to return to you is sitting like a waiting duck, right? Oh my God, I missed you so much. What do I need to do in order for us to work? Tell me what it is that you need. Tell me what it is that you want. Like, why did you disappear? Why did you go away? Why did you change? Why don't you want me? I don't know what would have given this person the idea that you're insecure, but that's what it sounds like. Okay, so this person has a way of rejecting people. They either outright reject you, okay, or their actions suggest that they are rejecting you, right? That they're treating you as an option, okay? That you're one of many, or that they could be gone at any moment. And that kind of gets people in this addictive cycle. It turns people into addicts, because I feel like they give you something really good. That could be like love bombing, right? It's not all bad. They really rely on the highs of the connection to get you addicted. And then there's a drastic low, or a drastic deprivation. Okay, starvation period. So that by the time they return, you're yearning, you're missing them. You're clueless as to what they're doing, right? You're clueless as to what has actually happened. And you're begging to get back on the hamster wheel. But these cards down here suggest that this rejection only made you realize how singlehood, or your single status, or being alone freed you, right? The hamster wheel is also being shown to me as sort of like an imprisonment. And because you're spinning and you're dizzy, you don't see clearly, right? You can't see clearly when you're on that hamster wheel. But I feel like they are used to, like I said, people who are not as spiritually inclined. For some of you, you never hopped on the hamster wheel. Can I just say something? This person may get very upset, almost angry, because they feel as though you're you are a fraud, right? Okay, so just follow me, right? For some of you, you pretended to not know what was going on. Okay, it's that energy of giving somebody enough rope to hang themselves, right? In their mind, stick a fork in you. You're done. Like they like hang you up, flat screen. Like, please, you are hook, line, and sinker. They've got you. And I feel like if this is your portion of the story, you would have played into this just to see how far this person would go, just to see who you were dealing with, to see their true character. You were definitely 50 billion steps ahead of this person. They don't realize how smart you are, or how strategic you are. They are used to dealing with people who are insecure, or don't know the full advantages of their worth, guys. Okay, people who do not want to be single by any means necessary is what they're kind of used to. And they just went with the same game. They just kind of went with the same program. You smelled bullshit almost immediately. Okay, your caution was up almost immediately, even though you allowed this person to act like, even though you pretended like the hamster wheel was full blown, like you were speed racing. They're like, I got him. There's something very sad about a person who has to manipulate people to fall in love with them. And there's also something to see, look, yo, you stole my heart. So I feel like this is somebody who steals people, right? Like they steal your soul, they steal your emotions, they steal your time. This is a thief of not only time, but also of people's mental space, right? Like they like to take up real estate in those arenas. Get people so open that they don't recognize what is happening. They view it as love, right? Instead of what it actually is. It's quite disgusting. Okay. I know you've been waiting. That's what it says. That's crazy. So for a great majority of you, I do feel as though when this person returns, you have either leveled up in your life in a tremendous way. Okay, you're vibrating much higher, right? You've been gifted. Oh my gosh. See, look, you can't make this shit up. Look, great fortune and gift. You have leveled up. Right, you've leveled up in many of ways, right? Mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, you're a different person, and you're shining. Okay, you possibly and potentially have met your person. Okay, I don't feel like you're engulfed in a relationship, but I feel like you have just met this person, and the two of you are in the dating phases. But dating this person, and then having this old energy show up is what's going to be the illumination for you, right? Like, damn, I'm smart. I dodged the biggest bullet, and I feel like you are reverse unoing their strategy on themselves. There's a big, major rejection coming that they do not see. They don't see it. They do not see it. It's the arrogance for me, right? Like their ego is completely blinding them. In some way, form, or fashion, they are going to find out about this new person. I do feel like that's going to have them spiral. Okay? Yeah, look, toil and labor suggests chasing. Okay? Now who's on the hamster wheel? Bitch, because you could chase me all you want, but guess what? It's getting nowhere. And the savage in some of you might actually let this person chase you. Yeah, it's the justice. Oh my gosh. Justice and adjudication, right? Like it is karmic justice, you guys. I do feel like this is sending this person down a really dark path. You don't just get away with this shit, okay? It is a cycle for them. They just happen to meet their match. Message of concern and community. So you're not getting down with the program. Okay, I do feel like when this person finally messages you or when they come back around, it will be something small, right? But your response is really what's going to take them aback. Look how this figure is holding their chest, like clasping their pearls. Can't believe what the fuck you just said to them, huh? This is not the person that I rejected. This is not the person that I walked away from. Where's all of this confidence coming from, right? But they're still not taking the signs. You see, they don't listen to their intuition. In fact, they don't even know that that shit is there, honey bunch. They do not know. So whilst they think you are waiting for this return, and let's be very clear, they would have come in and it's a cycle. It's a vicious cycle, hamster wheel. They come in, they woo you, they do some things that they consider blows your mind. Then they disappear. They could ghost you. They reject you in some form or fashion, whether it be emotionally or physically. And then the cycle continues. So they are expecting to come back in and continue that cycle only to find, right? You have leveled up in a major way. And for some of you in a short amount of time, yeah, look, this hamster wheel actually, I didn't even realize that. You're like, girl, how did you not see that? We saw it. It has ends, money. Now, money is not everything, no, but I feel like spirit is recognizing the ways in which you have grown, right? And you're listening to your intuition. So even though you allowed this person to believe that you believed the lie, you hopped off that hamster wheel and you were obedient to what you were hearing about this individual. And you were right. You were correct. I do feel like you're getting a front row seat to a pitfall, you guys. This person is definitely getting ready to go through a very tumultuous cycle. Karma does not miss. Karma does not miss. Karma does not miss. And for somebody who's always had this work out for them, this pattern, they've gotten so comfortable. They've gotten so adapted to this. Realizing where you are in life when they come back is just that's just like the catalyst. That's just like the beginning, even though it will feel brutal. Okay. Adjudication, court card. That's about justice. And so is Libra. So you have to be very careful in life about who you think that you're fooling, right? When you're really fooling yourself. Okay, listen. I'm going over to the extended. If you have resonated with this message, then you'll want to come in on and follow me over there. We will dig into this. Okay, we're going to get all the nitty gritty details, the time frames, all of the things. Let's see what this good fortune and this gift looks like that's on its way in for you. Let's also see what cautions you need to look out for, both in your old energy and the new energy. We'll also get some advice, etc., many more. So please click that like button as well as the subscribe button and the notification bell. And I'm going to put the link for the extended reading down below in the description box, and I'm gonna see y'all over there. So let's go.